It's so old to talk about, to bring up, to keep harping on it. It's like they're separated. She got somebody too. Like, don't act like you're just over here.
And I know he cares about his personal image and what people think.
Like, she's happy, we're happy, and that's it. Like, they're separated. She got somebody too. Like, don't act like you're just over here. Like, she's happy, we're happy, and that's it.
Ain't nobody standing up for Papoose saying, "Oh man, we sorry that shit happened to you. Shawty did you dirty." We ain't hearing none of that shit, my nigga. We ain't hearing none of that shit. Because ain't nobody trying to stand up, and they talking about the black woman is the most.
And let's be clear, nobody's scared of nobody. I feel sorry for old girl. Like, I feel sorry for her. Because I know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like, I would cry. I feel bad. I literally told him, every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you. Whoever get you, they'll see. They'll see. I seen one of these. She was like, she said there was others. Who are they? I want to know. Do your own homework. No. Well, why she outed me? Well, why she outed me? Because you loud. And I know he cares about his personal image and what people think. I just don't understand why when every time somebody has something to promote, talk about that. Talk about whatever your endeavor is that you have coming up. It's so easy. It is so, the same publicist that y'all use to push stories out, that's the same publicist that before you walk into the room, you say, hey, anything about Ram, anything about this, I don't want to talk about that. Oh, if that was my friend, I would be like, girl, you just turned 30 years old. You are a world champion. You are accomplished. You have made it from out the ghetto, from the slums, from the depths of Flint, Michigan. You don't got no kids. You have your whole life ahead of you. Well, why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of your percentage because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out his ex house. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. All of our other kids, they're grown. They're the same age as your girl. You know, they're the same age. DJ was born in 95. She was born in 96. So I know how to deal with people of this age. You understand?
I guess he wanna make me wifey or something. Kinda lock me down, gonna indict me or something.
Okay.
Now she on the ground talking spicy for nothing. His girlfriend mad, guess she wanna fight me or something.
Remy Ma stood under the bright stage lights with tears slipping down her face, her voice trembling in a way her fans had never heard. The cameras kept flashing, but the audience went completely still. No one could understand why the Bronx rap legend, known for her strength and confidence, suddenly broke down in front of thousands. Meanwhile, online conversations were already spinning out of control. People whispered that a secret had finally caught up to her. Rumors of another child, a betrayal from someone she trusted, and a husband whose loyalty was now in question. The only mystery left was just how far this story went. For years, people looked at Remy Ma and Papoose as the most unbreakable couple in hip-hop. Their relationship survived situations many couples wouldn't. When Remy was sent to prison, Papoose didn't leave her side. While other relationships fall apart under pressure, he stayed loyal. He mentioned her proudly in interviews, counted the days until she came home, and showed the world what commitment looked like. They married, started a family, welcomed their daughter after a long fight with fertility issues, and even opened up their home on reality TV. To outsiders, they seemed like the perfect model of partnership. But behind that flawless image, small cracks were starting to appear. Cracks no one noticed until it was too late. Around this time, another powerful figure started becoming a regular part of Remy's life. Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing champion. Their friendship became public quickly. They supported one another on social media, appeared together in interviews, and spoke passionately about inspiring young women. Fans loved seeing their bond grow. It looked strong and genuine, and no one had a reason to think it would become the center of major drama in the hip-hop world. But then, subtle changes began. Claressa stopped posting about Remy. Remy stopped mentioning her too. Papoose, who was usually by his wife's side, began showing up to events alone. His studio hours stretched late into the night. He seemed distant. The couple's public appearances together slowly faded. Most people assumed it was just work pressure or busy schedules, but behind the scenes, whispers were spreading at industry parties and backstage gatherings. People claimed they saw Papoose and Claressa together when Remy wasn't around. At first, it sounded like harmless gossip, something that would blow over, but then one night, everything changed in an instant. Rapper Lil Scrappy went live on social media and said the words that many were too scared to repeat. He claimed that Papoose had a child with Claressa Shields. For a moment, the internet froze. Then it erupted. Fans rushed to rewatch old interviews and live streams. They zoomed in on photos. They analyzed captions line by line. Suddenly, old posts from Claressa about independence, motherhood, and strength were being interpreted in a completely different way. People wanted clarity. But Claressa didn't say much. Remy didn't say anything at all. And sometimes, silence speaks louder than any statement. A few days later, Remy attended a performance dedicated to celebrating women. But halfway through her verse, she stopped unexpectedly. Her voice cracked as she spoke about giving your heart to someone only to watch everything fall apart. It wasn't part of the show. It wasn't rehearsed. It was raw pain right there on stage in front of a live audience. In that moment, many fans felt the rumors weren't just rumors anymore. Something real had shattered in her world. Behind the scenes, the confrontation had already taken place. He didn't deny it. He didn't defend himself. His silence was the confirmation she feared. And what made the betrayal even deeper was the timeline. The child was nearly 2 years old. That meant the affair started not long after Remy gave birth to their daughter. It wasn't a brief lapse in judgment. It was a lie that lasted years. And it didn't stop there. Soon after, things got even worse. Leaked documents appeared online, showing what looked like regular payments sent to Claressa from a hidden account. Whether real or fake, the internet had already made up its mind. The damage was done. Brands began to distance themselves from the couple. Joint promotions disappeared. Music industry insiders publicly supported Remy while staying quiet about Papoose. Eventually, Claressa addressed the situation during a live video. She confirmed the child and claimed she was done being treated like a secret. She stated Remy's anger should be directed at her husband, not her. Her message divided the internet immediately. Some blamed Claressa, others blamed Papoose. The story became bigger than just gossip. It became a cultural debate, but the situation wasn't even close to over. Just when people thought nothing else could come out, another woman's name started trending. A woman from Atlanta, known online as Tiana, went viral after old photos resurfaced showing her and Papoose together years earlier. Messages between them dated back almost a decade. Then another DNA test leaked, one claiming Papoose was also the father of her young son. That second alleged child changed everything. Now it didn't look like a single mistake or a moment of weakness. It looked like a long history of cheating. Fans were shocked. Social media exploded with hashtags, debates, and endless commentary. People who had once called Remy and Papoose the strongest couple in hip-hop were now struggling to understand how this could happen. What began as a rumor had now grown into a major collapse of a relationship once admired by millions. Not long after that second report came out, Remy was spotted leaving a studio with tears running down her face. Paparazzi cameras followed as she wiped her eyes and whispered that she couldn't handle any more pain. Around the same time, Claressa went live again, looking stunned and hurt. She admitted she truly believed she was the only woman involved, and learning otherwise shattered her. Then Tiana posted a single quiet photo of her son with a caption about the truth finally stepping forward. Each woman publicly implied she had been deceived. Through all of this, Papoose stayed completely silent. Then his Instagram suddenly went empty. Every photo, every caption, gone. To many fans, that silence said more than any apology ever could. The man who once made music about loyalty and commitment went quiet the moment people questioned whether he ever lived by those words. Remy chose a different approach. She didn't run to interviews or jump online to clear things up. Instead, she posted a short poem about betrayal, broken trust, and gardens slowly destroyed by hidden lies. Within hours, the post blew up, gathering more than 1 million likes. Even without naming a single person, she told the whole story through her words. Pain, strength, disappointment, survival. Fans flooded her comment section with support, and rappers across the country spoke out for her. Fat Joe, her longtime friend, said she didn't deserve any of what happened. Freestyles began throwing subtle shots about unfaithful partners. Even battle rap crowds groaned anytime someone mentioned Papoose' name. While the hip-hop world reacted loudly, the legal system seemed to move quietly behind the scenes. Reports surfaced claiming Remy had already spoken with divorce lawyers. Soon after, people noticed moving trucks outside the home she once shared with Papoose. Fans picked apart every sighting, every rumor, every update. A couple once seen as the gold standard had now become a public example of how fast a relationship can fall apart. Then, the situation grew even stranger. Online court watchers discovered a sealed paternity case filed around the same time, connected to a third woman. The documents were blocked from public view, but the dates lined up with the ongoing chaos. If the filing was truly connected, then this wasn't just one affair or one love triangle. It suggested something much larger. A long chain of hidden relationships and lies spread over years. At this point, people stopped wondering if Papoose cheated. They started wondering how many times it happened and how many stories still hadn't surfaced. Remy still hasn't given a full interview. She hasn't told her side directly. But her actions, her posts, her silence, her distance, all send a message. She's done being quiet. Fans are convinced she might be preparing a diss track. Others believe she may step back and choose peace instead of confrontation. Either direction she takes, the situation has already changed the entire conversation around relationships in hip-hop. What once seemed like the strongest marriage in the culture now serves as a reminder of what happens when secrets are allowed to grow in the dark. Clarissa keeps posting her training sessions and adding subtle comments about honesty and truth. Some of her followers say she broke her silence because she got tired of being hidden. Remy's supporters argue nothing can excuse taking part in a situation that hurt another woman. But almost everyone agrees on one point. Papoose was the connection in every story and every lie. Now, people are watching his silence more closely than they ever watched his words. No apology has come, no explanation, no denial. He simply disappears from the conversation. And today, staying quiet can be louder than making a statement. This story isn't only about cheating, it's also about trust, image, and the disappointment of fans who believed in a love story that looked real until it fell apart in front of the world. It's about a woman who stood by her husband through years of pain and uncertainty, only to learn he was making promises to others while she believed their bond was unbreakable. So now the big question hangs in the air. Should Remy walk away for good? Should she address everything in her music? Is forgiveness even possible when so many hidden truths have come out? And more importantly, how many secrets are still buried beneath what we already know? This story is far from over. Another document could appear any day. Another woman might speak up next week. Another leaked message could flip the whole narrative again. What began as a single rumor has now become one of the biggest public breakups hip-hop has seen in years. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this behavior was happening all along? Or did fame make everything worse? Should Remy speak directly, or is her silence already powerful enough? Hit the like button if the second child reveal shocked you too. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because if another chapter in this saga drops, you'll want to be the first to hear it. The truth still has more to say.